talking, we're finna be going into some of the details and some of the depths about things that I've been seeing online. And it's just gonna be like a spiritual esoteric session. So, just gonna be chopping it up, talking about, things that's been going on in the world, some of these current shifts that's been going on. It's raining right now, you know what I'm saying? So, um, but yeah, we're not gonna get too deep into, what's going on externally because we're gonna be traveling inside. And, as within, so without. So we create the weathering systems. And when it comes to our internal being connected to the external and understanding how this mechanism plays out in nature, when it comes to whatever we have our mind focused on, if it was a collection group of people, let's say that we had a whole nation, group of people, and we all was in the spirit of being uplifting, separated from everything that deals with trials and tribulations, separated from everything that deals with depression, separated from everything that deals with victimhood energy. Then we would kind of put ourselves in a space where, when it comes to the mentalities that we're emanating and creating, understanding how that is in correspondence with the as above, and we can kind of control the weather in that type of way. But we all got to be in this space. So the natives knew how to do this. So the natives knew how to make it rain, and the natives knew how to, make it sunny. And that's also how we created the as above and so below as well. So it kind of puts us in a space where there's already a default mechanism that's going on. But when it comes to how our mind is intertwined with the as above, so below, then that can kind of help you understand and have a right starting point or correspondence, so that you can see these things work in a synchronized type of way. But yeah, that's just like a little bit of spiritual game right there. Understanding and trying to learn more about yourself, trying to learn more about your astronomy, your astrology, your anatomy, and things of those natures, and how these things are in correspondence with each other. But we're going to be talking about some things that I've been seeing online, some things that I've been peeping online, when it comes to, these fake conscious teachers trying to wake people up or inspire people, but they're only leading people down the wrong paths because nobody knows how to tap into that natal spirit. Nobody has the actual truth unless you're part of the subconscious community. But, just understanding this, it's good that people trying to find themselves nowadays, but it's so much information out in the world right now that's kind of prohibiting individuals from being able to find themselves and be able to truly understand and be able to come to the grips in terms and agreements of being, I am this energy. I'm the spirit that was moving in that signature to sign off on this energy, to sign off on that intellectual property. So the better that we're able to understand how to filter through all the indoctrinations and all the lostness that we be seeing online, the better that we'll be able to know how to actually maneuver and know how to actually find our footprints in the sand, so we won't have to keep regurgitating or getting lost into other man-made ideologies that was constructed and that was crafted to keep us docile in the first place. So this is them making individuals weak. So you can't be a weak individual. You can't be a weak spirit. You can't be a weak person. You can't be a person that's weak, that has these faulty swords and shields trying to defend your ideology, trying to defend your philosophy, trying to defend your perspective. Because 9 times out of 10, that ideology, that philosophy that you adopted was from one of these Masons or these Jews who crafted that ideology to put you in that magic square so that you can be one of those Knight Templars, so you can play out one of those characters. So if you're not going outside and understanding these things and these natures for yourself, then you're going to have a faulty spaceship. And you're not going to be able to battle the right way. You're not going to be able to, comprehend what you need to comprehend, because we're all going through this new shift right now. And with all of us going through this new shift right now, you're gonna have to develop a more sufficient spaceship, a more sufficient mentality. You just can't be getting adopted by things that, and just adding all types of things to your spaceship. You got this idea from Christianity. You got this idea from Judaism. You got this idea from the Quran. You all over the place. So that's the type of things that individuals are lost into. Everybody's just all over the place in the spirit realm, just getting used and abused, being used as vessels, being possessed. So we're going to be seeing a lot of possessed individuals online right now, trying to have a say-so about spirituality and what's going on when it comes to the spiritual realm and spirituality at its most authentic frequency, at its core. And they don't have the right mentality to be able to talk about what's actually going on when it comes to anything that deals with spirituality, because they have a faulty spaceship. They're getting pieces from all these other denominations and utilizing those pieces to kind of do something that helps them with their bias, their insecurities, what they've been validated on and what they have been invalidated on. So when it comes to, so this is how some spirits have to talk to individuals. We have to come to y'all humans that's lost into all these indoctrinations and denominations in this type of way. Like we're giving y'all a fire baptism because y'all get so lost into these words. Y'all get so lost into this man-made structure. Y'all get so lost into the world. And y'all just trying to put names and titles on the actual spirit. Now I see that y'all trying to call the spirit quantum. What the fuck? When was the spirit ever quantum? The spirit is no thing, no shape, no form. It's observing everything that's created within that space. The space you became aware and created your halo. Now you have a piece of all that you're able to encapsulate for your own solo space, your soul, your mind, your spaceship. When both those two things come together and create your mind, your feminine and your masculine externalizing, feminine internalizing, and now you got a mind now you got a creature to represent both of those natures that condense and become your fleshly fluids that you can act out those natures, being male and female, when it comes to whatever energy that you agreed to on the most percentage level of it. When it comes to you choosing to hop into a male body or you choosing to hop into a female body, these are just things, tools that we're utilizing to will ourselves into this existence. That's not quantum. That's natural. Y'all trying to conflate spirituality with science too much. So y'all got to stop doing that. Y'all got to stop conflating spirituality with science, because y'all going to get more lost and lost and lost. And next thing you know, y'all going to be calling the spirit atoms and particles when it's none of those things. Those are just things created from you becoming aware, and the interaction and the accumulation with comes to you emanating that quantum field. Next to other spirits emanating another quantum field, y'all having sex, and the type of alchemical production that y'all having when it comes to both of y'all awarenesses coming together, having sex, creating an orb. That's what you can call a world view, something that we can hop into to experience each other simultaneously while still being separate, having our own space and things of those natures. That's not an atom, but you can call it an atom, but we look at like an orb. But that takes us back into the original starting point when we was first in our mental bodies and creating these types of bodies for ourselves that played out like when we was first creating and fashioning these organs. So that's how we created eyeballs, and that's how we created this world, as above, so below. So there's spirit in everything. Everything around us has a spirit, because everything around us is becoming aware after the fact. After that atmosphere was interacting with a different atmosphere to produce that emanation, that fusion, friction, and pressure that we call the sun. So when it comes to individuals that's heavily lost into their biases, heavily lost into their indoctrinations, we're going to be seeing this online a lot, and they're going to try to be, conflating spirituality with science right now. And we can't be in a space where we're just conflating everything. We're getting things mixed up, because that's going to get us more confused, that's going to create more 300-year arguments that we don't need right now, because this is a new shift. We're getting back to the original space where we first became aware. So we need to be more back into our natural natures, our natural energies. So you having all these things in your mind, trying to defend these things in your mind, trying to conflate these things in your mind, and trying to gain legions of followers to validate you with your biases and your insecurities because you got a small dick, that's not going to help nothing when it comes to all possibilities and God. That's just you trying to do something to help yourself with your insecurities and your vulnerabilities, because you don't know no better, because you may not have went outside and learned about life yourself. So you was a sheltered spirit. So just playing out in your physical, you being a sheltered spirit. You're scared to experience. You're scared to expand your awareness, because you have all these things that you're clinging on to represent something that just for comfortability. That's the same thing that these individuals dumped on you to keep you in a docile. So you ain't nothing but a fart cloud at the end of the day. You ain't nothing but a lost person at the end of the day. So you gotta keep that in mind as well. And then when it comes to spirits like me becoming aware, taking our power back, helping wake other individuals up, we're just gonna look at you like a little homie. So what position you want to be in? Do you want to be in a position of being a little homie, or do you want to be in a position of being amongst the gods and the goddesses of the universe, so we can be able to evolve this stimuli, so we can create a new glorified body for ourselves? So basically, that's all that we be doing. Creating glorified bodies for ourselves and evolving and mutating those bodies so we can have more technology and more artillery, more hardware to our spaceship, our mind. So one lifetime we wasn't, we was made in an animal or a bug body. We didn't have so much intelligence. We didn't have all these things like fingers, things that we can be able to pick up and build and, make things. So it gets real deep when you kind of understand spirituality. So you got to make sure that you're not doing that's lost, because you're not really supporting the real. You know what I'm saying? You're not supporting the real at the end of the day. You just got to support the real. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be all good. But y'all not supporting the real. Y'all just getting lost online, indoctrinated, blinded, and then y'all maybe signing terms and agreements. Y'all may be signing terms and agreements that ain't really meant for y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I got to keep that in mind as well when it comes to, understanding what's going on. So you won't be getting lost into none of these indoctrinations, none of these denominations, and next thing you know, you the blind leading the blind, letting the dead better dead. You think you're doing something right, but at the end of the day, you just getting people more lost into indoctrinations and denominations and just, being lost spirits. So y'all gotta keep that in mind as well when it comes to, supporting the real people that's online, that's really kicking their spiritual game, that's trying to help you. You know what I'm saying? So we all can be in this pure space. But I'm coming to see that you can't do that. Like, that's out the window. That's dead. Like, you can't even do that nowadays, because people are just so rooted into their biases. Ain't nobody really knows how to get to God. And you try to utilize your bias to, you know what I'm saying? You try to utilize your bias to defend something that you don't know nothing about. So you got to keep that in mind as well. And we're going to be seeing a lot of those energies going on when it comes to, us getting closer and closer, and all these energies being in Sagittarius. So we got to make sure that we don't get too lost into these energies. We got to make sure that we don't get too lost into the sauce. We got to make sure that we don't get too lost into fighting amongst each other and not coming to no form of terms and agreements, and just wasting our time online, because that's basically what people are doing, wasting their time online instead of just experiencing in life and getting indoctrinated, getting abducted. And these individuals who are behind all these things, who's controlling all these things, know what they're doing, because they're trying to motivate people to act out these characters, act out these natures, going to war with these faulty swords and shields, being like Templars and things of those natures, not knowing what they speak, getting lost into words, getting lost into logic, being Luciferians, you know what I'm saying? Being lizards, being reptilians and things of those natures. So we got to understand that as well. So we won't be creating no more 300-year arguments that's gonna lead nowhere. Talking about trying to make the spirit quantum. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is quantum? Why can't we just call it nothing? Why can't we just call it no thing, you know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to put all these names and all these titles and all these terms and all this logic on all this logic, all these lies, all this Lucifer, you know what I'm saying? Signing all these agreements with Michael and shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better start signing these agreements with Michael and shit, you know what I'm saying? Being lying Libras and shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta peep game what's going on nowadays, because it gets real tricky in this world. And I don't want y'all going down that hole, you know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all, becoming, you know what I'm saying, toilet seats and things of those natures. I want y'all to become something, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be something in the spirit world. I want y'all to be great, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be gods and goddesses, you know what I'm saying? Not no humans, not no flunked out ass humans, not no, reprobate ass humans and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because that just gonna lead you to another hell that look like this one. Because I don't know how to broaden y'all awareness. I don't know how to become more broader, more aware spirits, more comprehended spirits. And when it comes to y'all get so lost into color, y'all get lost into racism, y'all get lost into everything. Like these individuals are kind of trying to get y'all conflated. They're trying to make all y'all docile mentally, so y'all don't know how to connect no more. We don't know how to connect when it comes to the actual mental connections that we need to be creating, so we can be able to bring that world down here and have some form of agreement on what we're doing, instead of all of us being separated into our own little boxes, you know, fighting against each other, fighting amongst each other, rebelling amongst each other. None of us can come to a term and agreement when it comes to our perspectives, because, you know what I'm saying, people don't know how to, it gets deep, because some people don't know how to mind their business. We got people that don't know how to mind their business. We got people that want to take over shit. We got people that want to, you know, get into the midst of everything. And it's just weird. It is weird. Like, y'all don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, do things yourself. And let that be your goal. Let that be your creativity. Let that be something that can help you in your community and things of those natures. So it's like we're trying to get back to where it's like community right now, but we got other people online just trying to, you know what I'm saying, create more psyops. So to prevent us from being able to create these healthy communities, so we all can come together and agree on one thing. You know what I'm saying? So we all can agree on one thing. When it comes to education, when it comes to business, when it comes to entertainment, when it comes to religion, when it comes to politicking, they're trying to create all these psyops to act out these characters with these false narratives to steer other people's mind in a certain direction. Now we got individuals fighting, clashing, trolls. Can nothing be well sufficient oil? Can nothing be smooth? Can nothing be, you know what I'm saying, comprehensible? Can nobody be intelligent? Can nobody be, you know what I'm saying, can nobody really be themselves? Because they don't know themselves. They didn't do the work. They're just lazy spiritually. So they're just like lazy spirituality. And lazy spirituality ain't gonna get you nowhere. So you gotta keep that in mind as well. It's like a whole bunch of lazy spirituality that's gonna be going on online, and just in general. A whole bunch of lazy people that just lazy spiritually, just want handouts, just to be docile. So of course, individuals that's in these seats of powers and rulerships, the movers and the shakers, are gonna be able to use and abuse y'all and dispose y'all because y'all just lazy. So whatever y'all doing, y'all better go build their world, bitch. You better not talk back, bitch, you know what I'm saying? So that's how they look at y'all. Y'all better not talk back, you better build their world, because y'all lazy spirits. Y'all not gonna go through the ringer, y'all not gonna go through the fire. Y'all not gonna, you know what I'm saying, be able to think clearly. So all y'all are clouded mentally. Y'all just clouded mentally, creating more fort clouds and shit, you know what I'm saying? So no real God want to be responsible for the bullshit that's on your mind. So you can't come down here acting like you a savior. You can't come down here acting like you a prophet, especially if you without coming to the terms and agreements of being like, I am this thing. I am this motherfucking bitch who created this motherfucking world. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got 10,000 videos, if you haven't been pushing that, convicted, changing people's lives, waking people up, inspiring people, then you don't got no say-so. And if you running off some synthetic ass, regurgitated ass, Masonic ass ideology, then that's not you, bitch. That's not you, bitch. You think that's you. Bitch, you playing on one of these characters these people already got for you. Got you deeply rooted in that. You scared of change. Y'all humans are scared to change. Literally. Y'all scared of change. Y'all can't be scared of change. Y'all can't be scared to die. You know what I'm saying? Death is beautiful. Y'all can't be scared to die. So y'all cling on to so much of these things in this world that, you know what I'm saying, that limits y'all. It limits the spirit. It limits your capabilities. It limits everything. Like, it just limits you. And of course, you know what I'm saying, individuals want you to be in this type of small little reality so they can continue to use you and abuse you and drink your energy, because they're vampires. They're vampires at the end of the day. So they gotta keep that in mind as well. So when it comes to you just becoming aware of new possibilities, your capabilities and your incapabilities, you gotta kind of look at the world around you and look at everybody that's lost into all these indoctrinations. Look at everybody that's lost into all these constructs. Look at everybody that's programmed into all these things and just look at it like, damn, sometimes you just can't help people. Sometimes you just gotta let the dead bury the dead, let them be sheep. Because they're not gonna wake up. Not this lifetime. And that's sad to say, probably not the next 2,000 eons, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta kind of let people dig their own hole, because it gets crazy. And when you get online don't do it no justice. Online don't do nobody no justice. Especially if you're just trying to, you know, learn more about yourself. They're gonna be throwing all these Neos, all these Morpheuses your way to kind of get you abducted. They're trying to abduct everybody. They're trying to abduct everybody fourth, fifth, and sixth dimensional, you know what I'm saying, mentalities. So you can get programmed to play out one of these characters. Next thing you know, you went to Judaism. Next thing you know, you went to Catholicism. Next thing you know, you got out of Judaism and Catholicism, but still using pieces of what you learned from Judaism and Catholicism to defend your biases. You know what I'm saying? If you can't go outside and understand these things for yourself, and understand where these things come from yourself, and understand where these seeds stem from yourself, and understand how to go to that space, so you can be able to pull and extract the information out of where these Masons were, where these Masons were coming up with these ideologies and these ideas and these concepts 300 something years ago, and be able to do it yourself, do it in your own unique way. Then you lost up under somebody else's pillar system. You lost in somebody else's world. You know what I'm saying? So God gave us the ability to be able to create our own world, because we're all creators. You know what I'm saying? So I got to keep that in mind as well when it comes to, you know, understanding what's going on. You know what I'm saying? They just want to turn everybody into Knight Templars. They want to turn everybody into Freemasons. They want to turn everybody into, you know what I'm saying, have these weak ass swords and shields. Who said we got to go outside and call the sun the sun? We can call that something else. That's some Greek terminology that they came up with. You know what I'm saying? But this is the fall. This is the fall of this civilization, because they're not, you know, replenishing the earth. They're not replenishing nothing. They're just taking. They're just utilizing. They're just trying to capitalize off, you know what I'm saying, us as humanity. They're trying to capitalize off our imagination, our creativity, and give us breadcrumbs at the end of the day, while they can sit back peacefully and don't have to do nothing because their grandparents and grandfathers came up with the ideologies to govern our mentalities. You know what I'm saying? So we got to kind of get out of those energies. We got to kind of understand that we can do these things for ourselves, and we got to kind of support each other on this level. Each one teach one. Teamwork makes the dream work. So we can be able to create our own and fashion a new organ that's more lighter in frequency and vibration, that doesn't have nothing to do, that doesn't mimic this world down here. So we won't have to worry about keep incarnating back into this hellistic cycle where we're experiencing organ illnesses and organ failures and things of those natures that only put us in some energy of competing and fighting amongst each other and killing each other, and starvation, you know what I'm saying, genocide, you know what I'm saying, gentrification, taking over lands, trying to get rid of people, history and things of those natures. Who want to experience that? That sounds like a hell. So this is the cycle they're trying to keep y'all in. This is the cycle they're trying to keep y'all in. So I got to kind of understand this and what's going on, so that y'all can be able to get out of that mentality, so you can be able to create a more harmonious mentality, so you can become holy. You know what I'm saying? You can become holy again. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you becoming misunderstanding, sinning, missing the point, separation, Lucifer, the devil. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So when it comes to understanding what's going on online, you got to kind of make sure that you are the one that's not being abducted or adopting all these false beliefs that's already set up to get you lost, make you more separate from your ancestors. I don't like to use that word, but your predecessors. You know what I'm saying? They got everybody separate and everybody fighting against their predecessors because colorism. Because a color in a crayon box. They got all y'all in one of these crayon box colors. And the spirit ain't got no color. All this shit is just blood mutation. Black and white blood mutation. You know what I'm saying? So they got everybody mixed up and everything. And nobody knows how to actually extract the truth of the matter. Because they got everybody lying to themselves. Everybody is lying to themselves. Being in some Michael energy that they brought over here from the eastern continents to, you know, plague and taint the western hemisphere. I think it's those natures. So I got to keep in mind what's going on, so that y'all can be able to decipher between the bullshit that's going on online and what's actually going on in real life, so you won't get conflated. Next thing you know, you giving names and terms to the spirit. You giving names and terms to God, trying to call God quantum, trying to call God atom. You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. These are things that we create. God ain't nothing. God don't want nothing to do with what's going on in our mind. That's why we cast it away. That's why we cast it away right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why we talking like this right now. God don't want nothing to do with what's going on in our mind. God don't want nothing to do with humanity. Trust me. Trust me. God don't want nothing to do with humanity. And these false gods that they got y'all worshiping don't want nothing to do with y'all, them damn selves. They'll come back and tell y'all, I'm not no God, bitch. Stop calling me God. Stop summoning me down here. I'm trapped, bitch. I'm in hell. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here, you know what I'm saying? It's like I kind of, talk the way I'm talking right now. That's why I got to talk the way I'm talking right now. You know what I'm saying? There's real shit going on in the spirit realm. Y'all don't want to get trapped in none of these goddamn purgatories and things of those things. Just be stuck there. Be stuck there. Waiting for somebody to, you know what I'm saying? Waiting to get out of that hell. Waiting to get out of that cage. You know what I'm saying? We are already caged physically. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We already stuck in the body. Don't you wish you can fly and shit? You know what I'm saying? Don't you wish you could just fly off and shit? You know what I'm saying? But you confined. You confined to something. You know what I'm saying? What are you confined to? Your damn mind. Your hell. The hell that you created for yourself. That's what you confined to. So I got to keep that in mind as well. So y'all got to kind of understand the mind, but don't get lost into it. So you know what I'm saying? Don't just let it go. Don't let it go now. Because the mind is a terrible thing to waste, but don't get too lost into the mind. You know what I'm saying? Don't get lost into none of these goddamn, all this damn shit. Now you got all this extra shit on your mind that don't need to be on your mind. You got all this shit that you're thinking about that you don't need to be thinking about, just making you more docile, making you more of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You got to use the mind like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to use the mind like a bitch, because that's all it is. I got that bitch, a wound. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep that in mind as well. When understanding what's going on online, and understanding, not online, but understanding reality. Understand the reality of the matter. You know what I'm saying? The reality of the matter. So some of us don't know how to see the reality of the matter right now, especially with all these heavy Sagittarius, Jupiterian energies in the sky. You know what I'm saying? Pisces energies in the sky. You know what I'm saying? You got the depositor in his opposite position squaring off. So you know everybody's just lost and confused and conflated and lost individuals right now. So everybody just like lost all over the place. Chickens with their head cut off. Don't know how to come together, don't know how to come to no terms of agreements, don't know how to debate, healthy debates, don't know how to communicate. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just lost into lies, lost into Luciferian, lost into the lizard. All that shit just lost the individuals. So we got to kind of get out of these energies, especially right now. But right now it's like a emphasis on what's going on. It's like a heavy emphasis on what's going on. We can actually see it playing out in reality. Like everybody's just racist. You rather give your attention to things like this with sports instead of y'all coming together as a community, so things can be a little bit more peaceful on y'all mentality. But y'all scared because, you know what I'm saying, they came over here with all them big ass M16s, you know what I'm saying? Got them M16s, but it's healthier ways that we can do it now. We're in a new shift, we're in a new time right now, you know what I'm saying? Don't just be stealing our information and trying to plagiarize it. Don't just be stealing our likeness and trying to plagiarize it, you know what I'm saying? Don't just be stealing shit and trying to plagiarize it, use it for yourself. And try to, you know, remix it into y'all way of doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's faulty. That's faulty. You know what I'm saying? That's faulty. You're not real. You're not real with it. You fake. You know what I'm saying? What is a real spirit in the universe gonna do with some fake shit? You know what I'm saying? We need real, authentic ass spirits that know how to, you know, be themselves and still be able to portray themselves in that way without getting lost into none of these images and things of those. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to kind of peep the game because it gets real crazy. It get real confused. It get real confused and conflated. You know what I'm saying? Jupiter and Gemini right now. Everything is being conflated, confused, red herrings all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody's just lost. Just lost. As humanity is lost. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. It's like that nowadays. So all this Sagittarius energy, all this Jupiter energy is going to be showing us, especially if you're already into things like astronomy, astrology, and anatomy. If you've been watching me, if you've been keeping up with me and other people in the subconscious community, you know what I'm saying? You're already gonna be more aware of the things that's been going on online, the things that's been going on in actuality in real life. So you already gonna be coming to the grips of like, damn, at the end of the day, you can't save nobody. You just gotta save yourself and be the example. And hopefully you get supporters. Hopefully you get people that'll follow you. Hopefully you get people that'll, you know what I'm saying, walk that same path as you. And instead of you getting people that's just trying to utilize you as a psyop, I think those niggas just trying to utilize your energy as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Then they can just use your energy and abuse your energy. At the end of the day, it's just them practicing witchcraft on themselves. So I got to kind of understand what's going on. Even when it comes to the things that we see individuals doing online, you know what I'm saying, like the feds and shit, they're trying to, you know what I'm saying, like y'all not taking this information and actually doing the self-accountability, self-shadow work to be able to get out of your own hell. Y'all just want to take individuals' likenesses online and try to use it for y'all self. and things of those natures. Y'all just want to try to be something y'all ain't. About watching individuals, monitoring individuals, making sure that we don't get out of line, making sure that we got, you know what I'm saying, big brother on us, you know what I'm saying? Like that's pointless at the end of the day. That ain't gonna help nothing evolve. That ain't gonna help nobody. You just trying to get paid at the end of the day. That's all you here to do, just trying to get paid at the end of the day, when we can be coming up with our own business, our own way of, you know, currency. It ain't got nothing to do with the Masons and the Jews, because we already see the type of conditions that they got everybody in. They don't give a fuck about you. You still thinking they giving a fuck about you? Man, you gonna reincarnate back into this damn cycle, and you're gonna see that shit gonna get changed up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see that shit still gonna be the same, but probably gonna be 10 times worse. Y'all ain't gonna have no cures. Y'all still gonna be dumb. Y'all ain't gonna have no knowledge. Y'all still gonna be regurgitating the same shit. They may try to mix some of our shit up in there with it. You know what I'm saying? So they can try to act like they updating their system, but at the end of the day, man, they ain't worried about y'all. They ain't worried about nobody who's not in the position they in. They ain't worried about nobody who's not from the same bloodline, who's not from the same lineage they in. They ain't worried about none of y'all. Just know that they just making y'all, you know, kill y'allselves off at the end of the day. Y'all gonna end up killing yourselves. They're the ones dumping all these drugs and these guns into these communities. The little kids can pick up, you know what I'm saying? They're the one who doing all this shit. They're the one who implanting all these negative toxic ass seeds into these communities, so that little kids can pick these things up, kill themselves, you know what I'm saying? They're the ones who making people scared to go outside. They're the ones who making people scared to express themselves online. They're the ones who making people, you know what I'm saying? So I got to keep that in mind. Like, y'all really think that these individuals give a fuck about y'all because y'all getting a check at the end of the day, man? That check don't mean shit. You ain't gonna be able to take that shit with you at the end of the day. That shit just a piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of understand that. You gotta kind of understand the spirit. Y'all ain't putting no importance on y'all spirit. Y'all putting too much importance on this material world. That's why y'all so flunked out spiritually. That's why none of y'all can have good, healthy relationships. That's why none of y'all can be able to communicate effectively. That's why none of y'all can get along. That's why none of y'all know how to mind y'all business at the end of the day. And that's why all y'all keep on fucking dying. And y'all ain't dying from natural causes. Y'all dying from all these goddamn hormone serum shots that they're shooting in y'all blood. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with y'all body, fucking with y'all mind. So they're just fucking y'all up mentally, utilizing all y'all as fucking lab rats. So basically that's all you is to these individuals that's in these seats of quote unquote position of power that they think they in, that they convince themselves that they in. You a fucking lab rat to these individuals. You're a fucking lab rat to these people. So you got to keep that in mind as well when it comes to understanding what's going on. So what you gonna do? You gonna take a stand, or you gonna continuously to get treated, used, and abused, and these people goddamn fuck up the land, fuck up mama, you know what I'm saying? Fuck up what we all got access to, goddamn God, all possibilities, and try to use it for themselves and make y'all worship their God, their dollar sign, their money with their faces on it, you know what I'm saying? Because they came out with the biggest, because they think that they got the best way of thinking about life, because they was able to come up with a melted metal to put people in fear. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to kind of put all that shit down, all that shit for the birds, man. We ain't going backwards no more. We're going forward. So we got to be moving forward now. We can't be moving backwards in time, okay? All that melted metal, all those wars and shit, man, that shit out the window. We don't need that shit no more. We can come to logical debates. We can have logical conversations with our powerful spirits that's down here, so we can actually get shit happening, so we can actually start to build real pillars and waterfronts, how it's supposed to look, how God wanted it to look, instead of how y'all motherfuckers trying to flatten out the earth to make things look, you know what I'm saying? Man, let this gotta put all this shit to sleep, man. It's like we gotta put this shit to sleep so we can go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta put this shit to sleep so we can go somewhere else, man. Create something more beautiful. Cause all y'all is beautiful. All y'all can be beautiful. Y'all ready to be ugly. God don't like ugly. Better believe it. God don't like ugly. Y'all ready to be ugly. Y'all ready to be flat booty bitches. You know what I'm saying? What God gotta do with a flat booty bitch? You know what I'm saying, man? Who else want a flat booty bitch? You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to make this earth a flat booty bitch. Can't nobody do nothing with no flat booty bitch. Ain't got no jiggles, ain't got no waterfall. You know what I'm saying? What kind of spirit gonna wanna fuck on a flat booty bitch? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta kind of understand what's going on. You gotta start letting them flatten y'all mind. They flattening y'all mind. They flattening the earth. They're flattening everything. This bitch a flat booty. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta keep y'all people game. They want y'all to look like them. They're trying to make everybody look like them. They're trying to make everybody look like their goddamn, you know, ethnicity. Cause they all got flat booties and little dicks and things of those natures. They don't like nothing, you know, good jiggles, good swirl system, you know what I'm saying? Good roundness, you know what I'm saying? Good waterfalls, waterfronts, things of those natures. Everything gonna be dry. Y'all gonna be dry mentally. Y'all ain't gonna have no imagination. Y'all ain't gonna have no creativity. Y'all just gonna be damn flat booted dry bitches. Who can do something with a flat booted dry bitch now? You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta kind of peep gang. Y'all gotta peep gang. Y'all gotta keep that in mind as well. So y'all gotta stop letting them take y'all creativity from y'all. Y'all gotta stop letting them put y'all in these mental jail cells, in these mental hills, in these mental columns, in these mental prisms to make y'all flat. Y'all ain't squaring out the circle no more. Y'all squaring out the circle. Y'all ain't circling out the square. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to stop everybody from squaring out the circle. I mean, circle out the square. So y'all just become all flat creatures and shit. That's saying, you know, your goddamn stomach gonna be in your head. That goddamn couple more lifetimes, your stomach gonna be in your head. You probably gonna have like 4 fingers, you know what I'm saying? Probably gonna have 2 toes left and shit, you know what I'm saying? All these hormones, serum starts to shoot in y'all body, man. It's weird. It's weird. That's what they doing. If y'all don't see it, y'all don't see it. I see it clearly. Like y'all don't see what's going on. It's not. But yeah, just understanding like this world that we in. So we gotta do something, you know what I'm saying? We gotta come together some type of way. We gotta come to agreement some type of way. We gotta get out of this lostness, out of these books and shit, you know what I'm saying? Stop following their old traditions, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Come together like communities and shit, how communities supposed to be so everybody can get together. People can actually have fun, you know what I'm saying? People can actually want to go outside and play in the grass, you know what I'm saying? Nobody don't want to go outside playing the grass no more. People just want to sit online, sit behind computer screens all day, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to go outside and interact with nature, you know what I'm saying? People just want to be locked up in their own little castle, you know what I'm saying? Locked up in your own little castle, your own little prison. So basically, what's the difference from goddamn jail and being free? And no fucking difference, you know what I'm saying? Still locked up behind some shit, you know what I'm saying? Still locked in, scared to communicate, just scared, just in fear. Same thing, y'all motherfuckers just in fear. Ain't nothing changed, y'all just in fear. They just know how to do it a more harder way. They'll kill your ass, you know what I'm saying? Right here, they'll still kill your ass, but still people just in fear, you know what I'm saying? So they gotta kind of understand what's going on so we can kind of get better communities, better cities and states, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we don't need so many jailhouses. So we don't need so many mental institutions. So we don't need so many same asylums, and you know what I'm saying? So people won't need so much straitjacket, because ain't nobody gonna have time to have their mind focused on things that's gonna, you know, lean more towards needing a straitjacket, needing a mental crutch, needing a goddamn, you know what I'm saying, to be in a jailhouse. More people time is gonna be more catered and predicated towards things that do with their creativity. You know what I'm saying? Like, who don't wanna just get immersed into their creativity, forget the world. I'm immersed into my creativity. I got a community that back and support me with my creativity. We having lectures, we having, you know what I'm saying, we having campfires and shit, you know what I'm saying, we coming together, you know what I'm saying, doing some real healthy spiritual shit. But they trying to take all y'all away from that, and now y'all just stuck behind these screens and these computers just talking about y'all likes and y'all dislikes and y'all insecurities and things that y'all haven't been validated on, and things that y'all been validated on, just trauma bonding. You know what I'm saying? Who want to just trauma bond all day? Nobody ain't got time to be trauma bonded, bitch. I'm a man. I got nuts and I got an Adam's apple, bitch. I got to be productive in my life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be sitting behind no goddamn computer screen listening to another man talk about how he got a little dick and how he just utilizing Christianity and religions to cope with him having a little dick. Nigga, you better come outside, help us pick up these motherfucking bricks so we can make this motherfucking lodge, so all the bitches can come shake some ass, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shake some ass and shit, so we can start to, you know, dance and shit, you know what I'm saying? Loosen up and shit, you know what I'm saying? Just have some fun and shit. But now y'all can't do that because the shit that be on y'all mind, the vibrations that y'all be in, it's really the vibrations y'all be in. Y'all be in these funk out ass vibrations that motivate y'all. That motivate y'all, put y'all in the stimuli wanting to kill each other, you know what I'm saying? Wanting to kill each other because, you know what I'm saying, just trader shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are just traders and shit, you know what I'm saying? Basically, that's all to lead on to manipulation and traders and being traders and stabbing each other in the back and being snakes and shit. So we can come up with some real good music, some new ways, some new sounds, some new frequency vibrations, some new vibrations that we all can be in, some new type of shit that we all can be in. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to be so lost to the world. What's already here, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop trash, rock trash, all that shit trash. They the hobbies, all that shit trash. Time for something else. All those rappers trash. Stop listening to those lame ass, broke ass rappers. They broke spiritually and physically. So they need y'all to listen to them. Because they broke. They ain't got nothing else to do. They just sit around all day, you know what I'm saying? Watch people like me online, watch other shit online. They don't do nothing productive. They ain't trying to build no community. These motherfuckers ain't trying to build no community. These motherfuckers ain't trying to learn something. These motherfuckers can't come out and teach you nothing. They just know how to be puppets at the end of the day. So who want to be a puppet at the end of the day? You want to be a puppet, or you want to be the one, you know, the puppet master? You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gotta have we can kind of get rid of that whole template. We can kind of get rid of being a puppet and a puppet master. Just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just be one of a kind. How we all supposed to be. We all supposed to be one of a kind creatures. That's how God made us. We all are one of a kind. You know what I'm saying? One of a kind. So you gotta kind of understand that, so you can get out of these lostness and these indoctrinations. So you can get back to that stimuli. So you can get back to that space where you was just one of a kind. And you don't need so much validation down here because you already know yourself, bitch. I am, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I am WHOELI360, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I am Yahweh, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I am, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be like that. You gotta be like that nowadays, so y'all can kind of get out of these indoctrinations and all these lostness and stop summoning those spirits who's tired of experiencing the same bullshit because y'all don't know how to change. Y'all are stuck. Y'all are complacent. Y'all don't know how to reach the egg. Y'all don't know how to come together because y'all listening to all these politicians. Y'all listening to all this shit, these theologians. Y'all listen to all these preachers. You don't know how to connect to the real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know how to connect to the real. Y'all just being vampires. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to be no vampires drinking blood from individuals that's gonna make you sick. You can be a pure spirit. It's not what you're doing, but it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not what you're doing, it's how you do it. You can listen to me all day. You're gonna leave this video feeling like you can accomplish some shit. You know what I'm saying? You go leave like you can accomplish some shit. You drinking my blood, bitch. I got good blood you can drink, bitch. Y'all leave other people videos, man, you gonna feel down, depressed. You drinking some blood that's tainted. You know what I'm saying? You drinking some blood that don't resonate with you. So stop drinking them bitches' blood, because we all vampires. We all drink blood at the end of the day. That's how we do, you know, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna want to drink my blood, bitch. My blood is pure, bitch. I'm not tainted one of the washi who ways. You know what I'm saying? None of those bitches ways. You know what I'm saying? All them bitches. So they got y'all acting out these characters, saying these terminologies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Calling yourself sons of bitches. Now you calling yourself a bitch at the end of the day because you wasn't able to drop your nuts. You a man now. You can't drop your nuts. You know what I'm saying? You can't come with a different term. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep that in mind as well, while understanding what's going on, so y'all can be able to, you know, not be so blind, not be so blind. You know what I'm saying? We all in colonies. You know what I'm saying? We all in some colonies nowadays. You know, fuck it. We all colonized. I ain't colonized though, bitch. Y'all stay colonized down here in this bitch. I'm flying off somewhere. I came to this fart cloud. I flew to this fart cloud called Earth. I flew to one of God's fart clouds called Earth. This is just a little small portion of existence in reality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta become adults. Basically, I just gotta become adults. Stop trying to be spoon fed. Stop trying to be titty fed. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to call the spirit things. We already got powerful spirits here. Stop trying to put people in the dark. Stop trying to take people out of the algorithm. Stop trying to act like people ain't who they are. Stop trying to act like y'all ain't got the right information. Y'all just want to ignore the truth and just keep lying to yourselves just to get more lost. Next thing you know, you're gonna just be a lost ass spirit. Nobody can save you at the end of the day. So you gotta keep that in mind as well. But yeah, like that's the type of shit that's going on in this world. So y'all gotta make sure y'all spiritually protected. Y'all gotta make sure that y'all got some form of samsara. Y'all gotta make sure y'all got some form of spiritual peace. And don't just be agreeing to everything that y'all see online. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't experiencing their real life, if you can't vouch for it, if you can't teach it, if you can't go to that space and be like, I did this, I did that, I got the holy emerald talent to explain what's going on, then 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying, you don't need to be talking about it. So, you know what I'm saying, certain people can talk about certain things because certain spirits already experience those spaces, and now it's time for us to kind of get out of that space, out of that mind that we created, that we can see playing out through multiple people, individuals in a 1, 2, or 3rd dimension, so they can stop summoning us, and we can stop answering those type of prayers, so we can expand and be able to answer greater prayers and things of those natures, and be more well-rounded, because that was a sin, a misunderstanding that we made, you know what I'm saying, in our previous life forms, that it has nothing to do with this human vessel, this human body, and things of those natures. So we got to kind of keep in mind as well when it comes to you really understanding who you are, and we're all a piece of all, you know what I'm saying, we're all a piece of God, we're all God's children at the end of the day. So you got to make sure that y'all understand that y'all are God's children at the end of the day, and stop becoming tainted. Some of y'all ain't God's children though. Some of y'all just demons in the bottom of hell, need to be sealed away with Abaddon. Like, you know what I'm saying? With Abaddon, I ain't gonna speak too much. Some of y'all need to be sealed away some people are God's children, you know what I'm saying? Some people can, you know what I'm saying, be able to speak like this and just be in a spirit freely, just be free with it, you know what I'm saying? Because they come from a more pure space, you know what I'm saying? They come from, you know what I'm saying, a holy space, not a unholy space of existence and reality. So, you know what I'm saying? But every spirit, God gave every spirit the ability to change at the end of the day. So some of y'all can still change, but I don't want to be saying none of this shit, getting remixed and shit, because I don't even supposed to be talking like this for real. I wasn't even supposed to be talking like this. Y'all gonna make me come back, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna turn this into another demon. Y'all gonna make me come back. I gotta start talking. Now I gotta go. That's how I got here the first place. That's how I got here the first place. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta start talking like this now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go. I'm keep it astrology, keep it astrology, keep it astronomy, keep it astronomy, keep it astrology, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Hope I enjoyed this video, you know what I'm saying? Little 3 people who is watching, I hope it's people, I think it's people, might not be people, might just be the feds, you know what I'm saying? Might just be the feds watching me, you know what I'm saying? Got the feds watching, you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen no comment, I ain't seen no star, I ain't seen no plane, I ain't seen no heart, I ain't seen nothing. It's the feds watching me. I got the feds watching. Why the feds watching? I don't know. Either the feds or the Masons. They don't want to support the real, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't trying to support the real. I just trying to goddamn watch, collect my information, collect my data, collect my intellect, you know what I'm saying? And try to wield this sword. You can't wield this sword. Y'all gonna try to wield this sword, and next thing y'all know, y'all gonna get defeated trying to wield a sword that y'all can't even pick up, bitch. This is Excalibur, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, this is Excalibur, bitch. I only wield Excalibur, bitch. Y'all too weak. Y'all too weak mentally. Y'all too weak spiritually to be able to wield the sword I wield, bitch. So keep that in mind, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't been through the experiences. Y'all ain't got scars. Y'all ain't no motherfucking general, you know what I'm saying? Y'all never slayed dragons and demons before, you know what I'm saying? You can't slay a dragon or a demon because you is one of these things. You is a dragon and a demon. Bitch, I slayed multiple of these bitches many lifetimes forms ago, you know what I'm saying? Meaning like forms, meaning like years ago, bitch, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bitch, that's why I'm Yahweh, bitch, in the flesh, bitch. Stop summoning me down here, y'all weak ass spirits. Create something new. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's been WHOELI360. Hope I enjoyed this video. If you're a real person, if you were just a fed, bitch, go to hell. If you're a real person, you should leave this video, you know what I'm saying? You should leave this video, you know what I'm saying, with a little bit of, you know, spirituality in you, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of God in you, God, you know, a little bit of the native, a great spirit attached to you to protect you in your travels and things of those natures. But if you're a fed, bitch, go to hell, kick rocks, bitch. End of the day, bitch. Suck my dick. But yeah.